Hey people, how are you? Hope you're fine. It's too cold today. It's too cold. It has been raining since morning. It's a cold day today. So today I want to talk about stretch marks. Stretch marks. Stretch marks. It's a skin problem, and today I'm here to give you some good lotions that can help you out with stretch marks, and then also those ones they recommend that don't remove stretch marks. So the first lotion I want to talk about is Palmer's cocoa butter. This one. Now most people recommend this lotion for stretch marks. This is the big size. The big size has this pump. This one. Then this is the small size. The small size doesn't have the pump. It only has this cover like this. It has no pump. Yeah. So I want to talk about these two lotions. This is the big one, this is the small one. One thing I've come to realize about Palmer's, it removes the stretch marks, but like after 2 months, not so fast. In fact, with stretch marks you give it time. Stretch marks don't just go like overnight, not after a week, not after 2 weeks. Stretch marks have to give time. But Palmer's can remove the stretch marks, but after 2 months. Because I used this Palmer's, the small one. And another thing I noticed about Palmer's, this big one doesn't do anything. I want to tell you guys about this big size. It doesn't remove the stretch marks. I don't know what they put in this small tin, but the small tin removes, and then the big one does not do anything. It doesn't remove anything. So I'm here to tell you guys that this Palmer, the small size, removes stretch marks, but of course like after 2 months, because I used it after giving birth and it did a good job with my stretch marks. Yes, this small one removes the stretch marks, but after 2 months. So if you're in a hurry to remove stretch marks, my dear, Palmer's is not for you. Okay, Palmer's is not for you. So you should give your stretch marks time. Stretch marks don't just go overnight. They're not like bleaching, they're not like pimples, they're not like any other thing on the skin. It takes time. You give the stretch marks time, that's when they go. But most especially with Palmer's, you give yourself time. Only the small size will do this for you. Another Palmer's that can remove your stretch marks, there is a Palmer's with a pregnant woman on top. It has a pregnant lady here. That one can also take away your stretch marks. Okay, but you also have to give it time, like 1 month. You rub every day, you rub that part with stretch marks, and then they go after a month. If you have this hard skin, then they will go like after 2 months, 1.5. But if you have this soft skin that changes very fast, then you give yourself a month. So that's all about Palmer's. Another lotion people say that takes away stretch marks is this Skin Success. This one is also a product of Palmer's. The company is Palmer's, but then the brand name is Skin Success. I've used this Skin Success. As you can see, it's empty. Nothing is there. I've used it, I've tried it. I never give remarks on things I've not used. Even this Palmer's, the small one, is about to get finished. That's why I'm talking about it. This is another lotion. They say it's good. but in actual sense it's not good, guys. This lotion is not good. It won't take away your stretch marks. I've used it. I've noticed it doesn't do anything on the skin. It does not. The only thing that takes away the stretch marks with time, month duration, is this one, the small one. Another thing it does, apart from the stretch marks, it takes away the pore clogs. The pore clogs are when you apply cream on your body and then you get those white tags in your pores. They usually come with cream. These Palmers will also take them away. The small size, it will take them away, but of course after some time, like after 2 months, it will take away the pore clog. You just give yourself time. You have to be patient with Palmers. Okay. Another thing I noticed about it, if you have a rough skin or dry skin, when your skin is not hydrated, it shows people that it's too dry. It's a very, very, very dry skin. It even has that white surface. Use Palmers. It has a cream, not only the lotion, it has a cream, big and small. The cream, when you apply it, it's like jelly, this baby jelly, but it's not a baby jelly, it's a Palmer's cream. Then this is the lotion. I showed you the lotion. This is how it's not like a jelly. The lotion is like this. See, this is how it looks like, and it's yellow inside. So the lotion looks like that, and then the jelly is like baby jelly. The Vaseline, the Tip Top, the baby jellies. Yeah, you know, when you apply the Clear, all those. That's how the Vaseline is, the cream. But the lotion, of course, is liquid like the lotion. It tones the body, but with time. Okay, you give yourself time. It removes most impurities, stretch marks, skin clogs, the dry skin, yeah, the dark spots. If you have those small spots on your body, like from measles, chicken pox, Palmer's takes it away. At least I've tried to use Palmer's. I've given it time. It did a very good job. I recommend it to you. Use it, but just know, when you're in a hurry, it's not going to work for you. When you're not in a hurry, it will work for you. Okay. Another thing I know that removes the stretch marks, it's a serum called, no, it's not a serum, it's oil. It's called Shenic oil. There are two types of Shenics. There's a green one and then there's a blue one. Both of them do a very good job. Okay, it's called Shenic. I'll have it here in 2 weeks time, and I'll come back and talk about it. But with that topic, I'll be also talking about the varicose veins. Most of you call them the spider veins. Those red linings on the skin that most people have failed to take off. Shenic does a good job, and I'll be here talking about the Shenic oil when it arrives. But today, Palmer's. And then another method you can use to take off the stretch marks, get aspirin. Get aspirin from the pharmacy. I'm now giving you a very, very good tip. Get aspirin from the pharmacy. Put in vitamin E, not the tablets. Vitamin E, they're like tablets, but they are for the skin. Most ladies put them into the lotion, their creams and everything. They're called vitamin E. Any color. There is green, there is yellow, there is red, there is blue. It has very many colors. Any color you get will work for you. Put inside the aspirin, and then you put bio oil. There's a lot of imitation about bio oil in the market, so please make sure you get the original bio oil. Then you add into the mixture, you mix, let it become one, and then you apply on your stretch marks morning night. In 2 weeks time, you see a very, very big change. Aspirin, any color of vitamin E, those inside there is oil. Most ladies put it into the cream, it melts, it becomes like oil, like glycerin. Those are the vitamin E tablets I'm talking about. Okay, put in bio oil, original. If you get a duplicate, it's not going to work for you. Okay, only bio oil doesn't work. It doesn't remove stretch marks, guys. People have recommended bio oil for stretch marks, but get it from me. I've used bio oil even more than 3 years consistently, but it doesn't remove stretch marks. Now this is the easiest method and fastest method to use bio oil. Add it in aspirin and vitamin E of your choice, and then mix, rub every day, morning night, morning night. That way you'll beat the stretch marks. Okay, yeah, that's what I've noticed. Bio oil, aspirin, vitamin E, it works like magic with stretch marks. Try it, you won't regret. Yeah, so I think that was all about. When I get other creams or other remedies for stretch marks, I'll come and let you know, but for now, that's all I know. I've used creams for very many years, but that's all I know about stretch marks. Okay, Shenik, my next video, it will be here and I'll be talking about it. Okay, so that was all about stretch marks. See you in my next video. Bye bye.